What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to 303 Streets. This is Brandon Lechuga. Today we're doing the brake pads on a Nissan Sonata. I'm just going to go over the tools that you need really quick. I'm trying to find my good C-clamp. This one will have to do. Let's go with the brake. So here's some of the tools that you're going to need. You're going to need some wrenches. You're going to need a C-clamp. And then you're gonna need some sockets. So you're gonna want to jack up the car. Here's where we jacked it up. And then you're gonna take the wheel off. Use the provided tools that you have. And then you're gonna take off the caliper. As you can see, it's already off. We're using a 14mm socket that fits both the top and bottom. And then you're gonna need a wrench. And you need the wrench because while you're taking off the bolts that hold in the caliper, you're gonna have to hold this because these both rotate, and I'll show you really quick. See how they're both rotating? So use the socket to take off the bolts. There's the top, there's the bottom, and then what you're gonna do is just take out your pads and then make sure you put in the right pads. Normally you can do the caliper, or if you change the rotor, this one's pretty smooth, so we're not going to change it, so we're just going to spray it off and then put on new pads. But if you want to take off that, you're going to take off that bolt that's right there, and that will let you take off the rest of this brake caliper bracket. So we're going to put the new pads in how we took them out. The one that doesn't have a tab goes in right here. That's how it lines up. Make sure it lines up right there and there. And then the one that has the tab, as you can see, it's going to do the same thing in the back. So I can actually do it better when I'm not trying to watch the video. But yeah, so that's going to go in the back. And again, you're just going to line it up with that tab and the one that's up top. So after you do that, you're going to compress the brake caliper. As you can see, it's pushed out. Take an old brake pad and use the C-clamp, compress it, put everything back, and bolt it back together the way you took it apart. So hopefully you found this video helpful. It's the same for both sides. We're a little bit further on this side. As you can see, this one's put back together. We're good to go. So that's the new pads. And then yeah, everything's torqued down. And then before you try to drive your car, turn it on and compress everything. Normally you can bleed the brakes, and to bleed the brakes, I'll show you on the other side. You have to brake this, which we might do just for good measure, is brake right here, have someone push it to make sure you get all the air out. So you're gonna loosen this, tell someone to push on the brakes, they're gonna push out, brake fluid's gonna come out, then you're gonna tighten up, make sure you don't have any air in the brake lines. So we'll probably do that just in case, but yeah, that's everything. So like I said, then you just bolt it back together where you took it apart. This is what it looks like. So if you're gonna take it apart, gonna use an adjustable wrench there, 14mm socket, break it like that, and then same thing down here, break it, and then you're gonna tighten it back down. When you're tightening it back down, hold this, and then tighten it back down. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching 303 Streets. This is Brandon Lechuga, and have a good day. Thank you.